Valley Club, in this video we get the full kit reveal for the Astral team. You've already seen Shadow King, so we're going to talk about Emma Frost, and we're going to talk about the Ancient One, as well as the reworks for Doctor Strange and Moondragon. These are the official kit reveals. You may have seen some kits based on data mines, however those data mines were not fully accurate, so we're talking about the real official kits in this video. If you're ready for that, then you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I'm ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having a great weekend. We got the official kit reveals for Emma Frost from the X-Men and the Ancient One. We get the reworks, the official reworks for Doctor Strange and Moondragon. We're gonna talk about that in this video. But before we get to that, I do want to remind you guys, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button for more Marvel Strike Force content. Normal week, there's 5 Marvel Strike Force videos. The channel about all sorts of things, reveal videos like this, question and answer videos, news videos, everything to help your gaming experience in Marvel Strike Force. But let's move forward to the reveal of the Astral team. Now, Shadow King was revealed earlier this week, so if you want to check out the video for the Shadow King reveal, it's a very good kit. The video is up there, but in this video we're going to talk about the remaining members of the Astral team: Emma Frost, Ancient One, the reworks for Doctor Strange, and the reworks for Moondragon. And what they say, transcend the realm of battlefield defeats with the Astral team. You've already met their legendary leader Shadow King, so today we're going to use our combined psychic ability to summon an overview of how the Astral team will leave a crater-sized mark on Battle World. That's the mode that is most gonna affect. Also, Alliance War is we're gonna feel the effects of this Astral team. So Ancient One is gonna be a brawler for the Astral team, deals out damage and effects, along with providing the team with ability energy. Her basic peppers foes and bleed, while her special amps up her team with 3 counters to herself and allies. Her ultimate is especially powerful as the rebound chain that ends with attack on the most injured enemy, that applies stun and empties the character's speed bar, then applies safeguard to herself and her astral allies. Whenever her an astral ally crits, she gains ability energy for herself and all astral allies. Sounds like a very strong kit. And her power increases in Battle World and Alliance War, particularly her passive, which prevents enemies from gaining taunt when they spawn, and on spawn applies safeguard to herself and astral allies. On turn prolongs the duration of all positive effects for her and astral allies. So she's gonna have the tag Hero, Global, Mystic, Brawler, and that Astral team tag, speed 122. So not super slow, but not the speediest character out there. The basic called Soul Strike, it's gonna attack the primary target 220% piercing, applying 2 bleeds. On crit, you're gonna apply an additional 2 bleeds to that target, and when forced to attack an ally, this character deals less damage to astral allies. The ISO counter and assist is gonna be pretty much the same thing: 157% piercing and applying that 2 bleeds. On crit, you're still applying those bleeds to the target, and you're still doing less damage to astral allies. The special is a 4 out of 4 energy cost. What you're gonna do, flipping all positive effects into negative effects on all enemies, attacking all enemies, 200% piercing plus 5% of each target's max health, applying heal block for 2 turns. This attack gains 50% extra crit damage, 3 counters to self and allies, and in Battle World, applying speed for the self and all allies. I like that we got some theme with the normal Doctor Strange, original Doctor Strange, and the Ancient One with this flipping positive effects on that special. We do have an awaken ability for that special, and pretty much what it's gonna do, that last line where it's gonna have the Battle World applying speed up to that self and all allies. Well, it's gonna do that in Battle World and War for that that speed up on the special. The ultimate 4 out of 6 energy cost. There's no special or awaken ability on this. That you're gonna attack the primary target, 250% piercing. Then you're gonna rebound chain to 3 adjacent enemies for 250% piercing. Then you're gonna attack the most injured enemy, 250% piercing again, applying stun, reducing the speed bar by 100%. So gives some of that Morgan Le Fay reminiscent type deal there. Applying safeguard to self and all astral allies, and counterattack will break this chain. Strong move, and the passive, it does have a awaken ability. But what the normal ability is going to do on turn, flipping heal block for self and all allies. On self and astral ally crit, generate 1 ability energy for self and all astral allies. And in Battle World, this character has 3 or more astral allies. At the start of any match, enemy characters cannot spawn with taunt. On spawn, you're going to apply safeguard to self and all astral allies. On turn, you're prolonging the duration of all positive effects by 1 up to a maximum of 3 for self and all astral allies. What the passive awaken ability does, it extends those abilities in battle world. Now it extends to war. So that is when enemy characters cannot spawn when you have 3 or more astral allies. Safeguard to self and all astral allies and prolong the duration of positive effects to a maximum of 3 self and all astral allies. On turn, you're going to do that not just in battle world with awaken ability, battle world and war as well. Emma Frost is the other new member of the Astral team, and she is going to be a hero support for Astral who sustains her allies and teaches enemies a lesson when played of mind controls attacks. It says she keeps her astral allies in the fight with a steady supply of regeneration, defense up, and barrier. Her support goes on the offense by mind controlling enemies for painful attacks, a powerful ultimate attack that copies and clears negative effects from her allies before passing them onto a target. So gives me some reminiscence of the original Emma Frost kit here. The Emma Frost Awaken ability strengthens her further in war when she applies barrier on her special ability, while her passive clears disrupted and applies immunity to herself, astral allies, and X-Men allies. I do like that extending a lot of these abilities towards X-Men allies. I don't think you're going to use her a lot with these X-Men allies, but I do like, because thematically she does fit with that. If down the road you want to make some hybrid teams, I think that's it gives us that option there. Right, she's a little slower than the Ancient One. Hero Global Mutant Support X-Men Astral, only 111 speed though. The basic Gleaming Strike, attacking the primary target 270% damage. You're gonna apply regeneration for 2 turns and an additional regeneration for 1 turn to the most injured ally or self, and barrier that character for 10% of this character's max health. When forced to attack an ally, this character deals less damage to astral allies. So very similar with this damage reduction when you are attacking your own team. The ISO 8 counter assist is going to attack the primary target, 193% damage and adding that 17% piercing. You're still good to do the regeneration for 2 turns, an additional regeneration as well for the most injured ally and self. Barrier their character, 10% of this character's max health. The target is an ally, astral ally. You're going to do less damage there, and you're attacking one of them, you're doing less damage. Right, the special 4/4 energy cost called Dazzling Domination. You're going to attack the primary target 250% damage, applying ability block for 1 turn, defense down for 2 turns, mind control the enemy with the highest damage to attack the primary target. The controlled character gains 50% damage for this attack. You're also going to apply offense down to the control character, defense up for 2 turns for self and all allies, and in battle world you're going to bury yourself and all astral and X-Men allies by 20% of this character's max health. The attack is unavoidable. The awakened abilities will extend that battle world effect to war as well. Adds this line here, so that is where you're going to add that extra barrier, not just in battle world. The ultimate 3 out of 5 energy costs, so it's called Psychic Wrath. You're going to attack the primary target 350% damage plus 10% of the target's max health. This character does not have trauma. You're going to copy and clear all negative effects except for stun from astral allies and X-Men to self. Then you're going to copy and clear negative effects from self to the primary target. You're going to mind control all enemies adjacent to the primary target to attack the primary target. The controlled characters gain 50% more damage for this attack. Barrier self and all allies 30% of this character's max health, and apply immunity to self and all astral allies and X-Men. I like this move. You're kind of flipping the negative effects from yourself, putting on the enemies, and the positive effects from enemies, you're gaining it on yourself. I do like what this does. And moving on to the passive Reform Queen Brilliant Teacher. On spawn, apply defense up to self and all allies, barrier self and all astral and X-Men allies for 30% of this character's max health. The first time this character or an astral ally drops below 50% health, you're going to clear negative effects on that character. You're also going to barrier that character for 30% of this character's max health. In battle world and with the awaken ability, this is also going to extend to war, where this character or an astral ally or an X-Men ally gains disrupted, clear disrupted, and apply immunity on that character. And non-mythic enemies cannot have their speed increase except by positive effects. So good stuff there. Let me know what you think of the new kit for the brand new version of Emma Frost. Doctor Strange, he finally got a good update. He didn't get one on the Supernatural team, didn't get a very good one on the Secret Defenders, but at least on paper, this rework of Doctor Strange looks a lot better. So they've made several updates to Doctor Strange to enhance his role as a powerful support character The resistance bonus he previously gave to himself has now been baked into his base stats. The same goes for Secret Defender teammates to ensure no loss of power. So a little bit of reworks of the Secret Defenders with Doctor Strange's rework as well, just to make the passive a little more or a little less complicated there. And the big thing, also reworked his charge mechanic into something more exciting. Doctor Strange is now going to summon Wong when charged. And I like that they're bringing the original Doctor Strange with Wong. We did have Heartless Doctor Strange with Wong. I like that they're bringing him, Doctor Strange, Wong together, along with the Ancient Ones, so MCU fans can kind of get some thematic battles in the game there. We've also replaced the previous moderate heal with a consistent on-turn healing ability that restores 5% health for himself and all allies each turn, making him even more impactful on the battlefield. So some huge base stats increase. Health up by 218%, damage up by 160%, armor 415%, focus 159%, resistance up by 160%. So these changes are not in the game yet, but these base stat increases are live in the game for Doctor Strange and Moondragon right now. But the rest of the reworks aren't there yet. So the basic Bolt of Balthak, what he's going to do, attacking the primary target, 260% piercing instead of the previous 170. Also going to attack for 3% of the target's max health. You're still going to apply offense down for 2 turns. You're going to bury yourself for 5% of this character's max health. The additional damage that you got from Secret Defender allies, well, that is just baked into the piercing damage that he's doing now. And when forced to attack an ally, this character deals less damage to Astral allies. So, and that theme with this Astral team there. The special also got changed. You're still going to attack all enemies, 230% piercing. Now you're also going to do it for 5% of the target's max health. You're still going to flip all positive effects into negative effects, but now instead of just in arena, this attack is unavoidable, cannot be counterattacked or blocked. The ultimate got changed as well. It is clearing all negative effects from self and all allies. Revive 2 dead random allies with 65% health. Previously, it was just revive a dead Secret Defender or supernatural ally. Now it's just a random ally. In Battle World, you're going to gain 3 ability energy, apply 2 counters, 2 death proof, and 2 deflect to self and all Astral allies. So it got a lot stronger. You're still reviving, but yeah, you're going to clear all negative effects and extend it to other teams as well. So now you got some plug and play value with Doctor Strange. And Doctor Strange is also getting a new Awaken ability and those Battle World bonuses where he's getting those 3 ability energy and a counter, death proof, and the rest of this stuff. Not just doing it in Battle World, the Awaken ability is going to extend that to War as well. And the passive also got a major change. Also has an Awaken ability that's going to extend a lot of these Battle World effects to War as well. Let's just go read the new one because there's a lot of changes that happen here. On turn, fill the speed bar of the ally with the least speed by 15%. That is the same. Now you're going to heal self and all allies by 5% of this character's max health. That is happening on turn, so more reliable a heal that he has. When a positive effect is applied to an enemy, you're going to heal for 5% of this character's max health. You're also going to gain 1 deflect up to a maximum of 5. The first time an ally dies, generate 2 ultimate ability energy for this character, which means he's going to be able to do his ultimate quicker. When an enemy attacks this character or an ally, gain +1 charge at the end of turn. If this character has 5 or more charges that does not have a summon Wong ally, you're going to summon Wong. And in Battle World, that summon Wong is going to spawn with 2 death proof, safeguard for 2 turns, and 80% speed bar. There's going to clear 5 charges on him and start that process all over again. The summon Wong ally gains 300% focus, and with the Awaken ability, well, it is going to happen in War as well. So Wong in War and Battle World is going to spawn with 2 death proof, safeguard for 2 turns, and 80% speed bar. And to make the passive a lot simpler, we got some stat increases for Black Cat, Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes, Miss Marvel, Hardlight, and Photon, just so he could clear that line out of Doctor Strange's passive there. They just get that extra 50% resistance instead of having that extra line in his passive. Moondragon did some similar things to the Infinity Watch as well. They've retuned Moondragon by incorporating resistance and focus bonuses she previously gave to herself into her base stats, removing them for her passive, ensuring no loss of power, applying these bonuses to base stats of her Infinity Watch teammates as well. So Infinity Watch got a little bit of a stat boost, just kind of to compensate for the loss of that line in Moondragon passive. The niche charge mechanic was removed and upgraded to her basic, which will always attempt mind control, but due to her really strong stats and healing abilities, most of her kit remains unchanged. So not a major kit unchanged, but her base stats did get a major change here. Health up by 228%, damage up by 232%, armor up by 192%, focus up by 207%, resistance up by 200%. the basic. Well, what it's going to do now, you're still attacking the primary target to 280% damage. Now you're going to deal 5% of the target's max health as well. If there is more than one non-summon enemy, mind control one non-summon enemy to attack the primary target, control character gains 40% damage. You're going to apply an assist now to a random Phyla-Vel and a Astral Energy ally. Now, the only reason that I think that Phyla-Vel's line is there is because it was there previously on the basic. They didn't want to remove that. Don't think you're going to use Phyla-Vel in a combination with the Astral team there. But when forced to attack an ally, this character also deals less damage to Astral allies. The special also got a minor change as well. You're just going to flip immunity on the primary target. It doesn't matter if the primary target is a protector or not. Then you're going to attack the primary target, still 320% damage. You're also going to attack for 5% of the character's max health, the target's max health. You're still going to apply slow for 2 turns, reduce speed bar by 50%. But now you're also going to apply immunity to self and all Infinity Watch and Astral allies. The ultimate got a minor change. In Battle World, you're going to apply Disruptor for 2 turns to all enemies. The Awaken ability for the ultimate is going to extend that to War as well. And her passive has an Awaken ability that extends her Battle World effects to War. The new passive reads, when this character or an Infinity Watch or an Astral ally drops below 50% health, apply 1 evade plus the defense up plus deflect to that ally. In Battle World, when an enemy attacks this character or an Astral ally, bury yourself and all allies by 5% of this character's max health. You're going to gain 30% drain. Astral allies are going to gain that 30% drain. And the note that we discussed earlier, focus and resistance bonuses were removed from the passive. These were baked into Moondragon stats and the other Infinity Watch character stats as well. And the passive change with the Awaken abilities, this looks to be exactly the same when the character or Infinity Watch or an Astral ally drops below 50%, adding some bonuses. But the Battle World bonuses also extended the War. When an enemy attacks this character or Astral ally, you're going to bury yourself and all allies 5% of this character's max health. And then you're still going to gain that drain. Astral allies are still going to gain that drain. And the base stats for Adam Warlock, Gamora, Nebula, and Phyla-Vel were changed to account for that removal of the line in that Moondragon passive. They got more focus, 60% more focus. They also got 60% more resistance. And of course, everything that we said as far as the changes to these characters are subject to change, because everything in this blog post is also subject to change. And hopefully you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Like I said, if you want to check out the kit for Shadow King to see the full Astral team, check out the Shadow King kit up there. I'll see you guys next time. Back on Monday. Have yourselves a great weekend. Hulk fist bump. ValleyFlyin out.